Hey everyone, and welcome to the stream. It's me, ShellshockPrime, and once again we are back with another Alphabet Challenge reveal. So Undertale took 6 streams to finish. Ended up like doing 2 streams where I did the neutral run, then I did the genocide run, which didn't work out within 2 streams, and then I did the pacifist run, which ended up working really well in the end. And honestly, I'm glad that I actually went through with all that. Really great game. So now that I've done now that Undertale is over, hey Shad, welcome. Now that Undertale's over, do have game V. So for tonight's game, we have one of 4 choices. It's either going to be Valhalla, Valkyria Chronicles, Vagrant Story, or Volgar the Viking. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to reveal what game V is, and I'm gonna do that in a little bit. Just gonna wait a little bit for people to come through, just a little bit. But for now, hope everybody's doing well. It's been a really good morning for me. And not only that, but also I have been like actually just sleeping well lately. I've been doing very well. Like I've been sleeping very well. I enjoyed the direct. It wasn't the best direct I've seen, but I enjoyed it. Like I'm definitely interested in actually getting into the Shin Megami Tensei series. I actually have 4 on my 3DS, but I would like to stream it at some point. But guess what? I need a 3DS capture card, and hopefully when that time comes, I'll do 4 and a few other games. I have Devil Survivor Overclocked, and I'll most likely get the second one for that one and a couple other games. Yeah, but anyway, if anybody wants to check out like my thoughts, it's on YouTube, and also I already did the stream earlier. I've never played Persona Q, Professor Icepick. I've never played a Persona game, period. Both the ukulele games are on big sales right now. I actually have both ukulele games. I have the Impossible Lair physical copy sitting on my shelf over there, and I have ukulele on the Switch downloaded because I backed it on Kickstarter. But yeah, spreading the word. All right, sure. I need to pick up the 2.5D one since I backed the original. Nice. Hope you're doing well, Icepick. Hope you had a good Monday morning. But you game on PC, yeah. Hope you had a good Monday morning. Hope everybody had a good Monday morning. But yeah, I'm gonna reveal what the game V game is. But before I do need to say one thing real quick. So I am not going to. I'll say this. I'm not going to reveal the game W poll just yet. I'm actually gonna do that when I actually am doing Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD, which is the game L game that I still gotta do, because I am gonna be doing that after the game V game is done. So I will go straight into that, and then I'm gonna go to the game W game. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of time. But yeah, so I just wanted to make that clear, and also I'm gonna for all the game W, X, Y, and Z polls, I'm gonna do them in a completely different way. I'll let you guys know in just a little bit. But yeah, and let's reveal what it is. All right, so yep, so it's Valhalla. That's the game that actually got the pick for game B. Here are the results. And before anything, let me actually explain what Icepick asked me about the Typeform thing. Okay, so the reason that I'm not going to be doing Typeform anymore is because I actually have like a little bit of a bone to pick with them with the way they've been handling their website. And also, originally I was able to store as many polls as I want to, but now they actually changed it so I can only hold like 3 polls, and even then I feel that they've been limiting a lot of different features as well. So I'm going to be moving over to a completely different website. More on that in the future. But yeah, so that's the winner. And here are the results. So Valhalla won by 12 votes. Vagrant Story actually won by 7. No, came in second in 7 votes. Then Volgarde the Viking and Valkyria Chronicles each had 4 votes. For a while, Vagrant Story was leading, but then Valhalla ended up like coming in the end. Yeah. I was, funny enough, the one game that I was actually expecting to get the most votes was actually Valkyria Chronicles, and I'm actually shocked that it didn't. Like, I personally don't really mind whatsoever. But I know I will say this though, that I'm definitely looking forward to trying this game out, because the reason that I was interested in the game is because my buddy Silverstone Connor, he streamed it 2 years ago, back when he was doing like what he called Chill Saturdays on his streams. But and I saw it, I actually thought it looked pretty cool, and I was like, you know what, I'll try the game out, like if I ever get a chance to. And then I'm playing the Switch version because I actually got that, and I actually got it when it was on sale as well. Because there was like a big eShop sale, and it just happened to be one of those games. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up, and that's why I got it. If I would have played Vagrant Story, it would have actually have been emulated, because I have not gotten around to doing anything with my PlayStation Classic. But Valkyria Chronicles would have been the Switch version, and same thing with Volgarde the Viking. They would have been Switch versions. But yeah, Vagrant Story, because I have that there because I actually wanted to play that. But I was more expecting, like I said, Valkyria Chronicles. I was thinking more people were going to pick that, because I heard that was a really, really good game to play. So I'll play that someday. But yeah. Let me just get things together over here. Let me just change the description, and I'll post on Twitter as well to let people know that it is Valhalla. LLA. There we go. And done. Yeah, like honestly, like. All I can say is, like, because like unlike the last one where a lot more people wanted to pick Undertale, this one, however, like I just wasn't sure what was going to win. I'm glad that I got that. All right, let me just post on Twitter real quick to let people know, and then after that I will begin. All right, so this will only take a second. All right, but I hope everybody in general, like, hope, so anyone that's interested, like, hope you guys are, hope you guys enjoy the stream, because I'm definitely gonna have some fun with this. All right. And this is also a blind playthrough, because I've never actually done this before. All right, almost done. And done. All right. All right. So now I'm gonna switch scenes. All right. No problem, dude. Again, game W poll's not gonna happen for a while. It'll happen once I'm doing Zelda. I've been vaguely interested in this game, so I may be in and out. If I'm quiet, I'm still lurking, but if I get too interested, I might tune out a bit, so I have some surprises if I get it. I have stream open either way. All right, no problem. All right, so let's do this. All right. So, let me go over to my games real quick. Let me go over to Valhalla. Like, I have Valkyria Chronicles here. Let me go to Valhalla. Oh, it's right here. We're getting right into it. Valhalla. Okay, alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's get ready to do this. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright. City that shouldn't exist. Attacks have... Alright. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines. To keep them in check, over them stand the White Knights who ensured laws. Alright. It's moving too fast, though. I actually did want to read this, but... Here, brutality in all forms it is in everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. Drink up. Drink up. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Hall A of... But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And here's where the story unfolds. Alright. Valhalla. Here we go. This is my first time going through this game. Let's go. Alright, let's go to settings real quick. Yeah, you could also use scale lines. You know what? No scale lines with this. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'll leave everything as it is. Alright, other than that, I'm ready. Let's go. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Press A to continue. Let's go. Let's get right into it. Hey, over here. Boo. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of his main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad congri over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a little bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. Excuse me. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. See ya. Alright. Oh. Just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primero. Wardy, please. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Shell Squad. If you're tuning in for the first time, I am ShellshockPrime. I'm a variety streamer. I'm currently playing Valhalla as part of my Alphabet Challenge. Alright. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least 800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. Give me a second. I actually forgot something real quick. You can now browse through the augmented eye. Alright, I actually forgot to change the game here. Alright, there you go. You have a really nice overlay. I like your stream, bro. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, I ended up fixing what I needed to fix, but good. Alright. So, who was that letter from? Nobody. Alright, let's unlock. Alright, so we got, so we have a phone right here. Like, this is where we save and do other things. Let's save. Alright, day 1, room. Alright. And this is for music as well. Alright. You could also add apps as well, which I'll have to do later. Let's check this out over here. Yep, I do commissions as well. If anyone's interested, like I do commissions. So here's the commission layout that I have right here. If there's anything that interests you, I do like emotes, I do logos, I do stream layouts. I do need to update this because I actually made a stream layout for a buddy of mine, Vesperia. And also I do labels, and if there's anything that interests you, feel free to let me know. And we'll make a deal later on. Let's go back to the game. Okay, so the augmented eye. Mass immigration continues as Wonderlanders are the newest threats. Cyborg in Heels returns next year. I thank you. Alright. Alright, so let's exit. Oh, no. Actually, I want to go to work. Yeah, I'm glad that you like the logo, Shad. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill. Sorry? Did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a Piano Man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look at the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You use the directional buttons to move the cursor between the choices in the recipe book. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. To add ingredients to the shaker, push the left analog stick in the direction of the desired ingredient. While the desired ingredient is highlighted, press A to add 1 unit of that ingredient. Gil. When you're done adding ingredients, press ZR to mix the drink, then press it again to stop mixing. If the drink is properly made, just press ZR to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you need to press ZL to reset and try again. You can use ZL to reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Gil wants either a sugar rush or piano man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. Okay, so I am going to learn how to make a drink. So We got 2 slots. So let's figure out how to do this. Slot 1. Alright, so I had to use the left stick for picking the drink. So alright, so they want a Piano Man. I'm gonna go with Bronson. And then I'll go with Carmotrine. Another bit of Carmotrine. And Adelheid. If this is not the one, then I'm gonna figure everything out till I get it. Oh, Piano Man. Alright, let's reset. Okay, a Piano Man is 2 Adelheid, 3 Bronze Extract, 5 Powdered Delta, 5 Flatter Guide, and 3 Carmotrine, all on the rocks and mixed. This drink does not represent the opinions of the bar, pianist, union, or its associates. Sour, promo, strong. And thank you, Sad Cat, for the follow. Welcome to Shell Squad. Let's take a look and see what we can do here. So we're gonna start things off with 2 Adelheid, 3 Bronson Extract, 5 Powered Delta, and 3 Carmotrine. And there we go. On the rocks? Okay. Alright, so let's mix. Thank you. Alright, and stop. Oh, that's a fail? Okay, then reset. We're gonna try it again. Oh, crap. I gotta reset. I forgot to put the ice. Over ice. Alright. Mix. Let's shake it. We're gonna mix it up. And stop. Nope. Alright. Alright. Set. Try it again until we get it. Alright. No. Alright, I gotta get this right. Reset. Let's put the ice in first. Alright, give me a second. Alright, so I have the exact ingredients. 2 Adelheid, 3 Bronze Extracts, 5 Power Delta, I got 5 Flatter Guide and 3 Carmotrine. Now I gotta mix it and mix it well. Let's do it. Fail? Alright. What am I doing wrong? I got everything right. Maybe I need to do a slow mix. I'll try it again. Like, I'm doing exactly as the instructions tell me. With ice. Alright, so let's mix. There we go. Piano Man. Alright, so I needed to do a slow mix. Okay. Alright, so... Alright. Alright, so now that I got that, let's serve. Here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now, let's get working. Thank you, Shad. Thank you for all that. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says use optional caramel it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional caramel doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Caramel is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster. So please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am. Yeah. Hey guys. Oh, eh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside of the mercy of society's finest or bring her conscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are two of you. Believe yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing it about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yo, what's going on? Zeno, how you doing, man? And good to see you as well, Enigma. Yeah, I was actually shocked that Valkyria didn't win. If anything, it actually tied for third place with Volgar the Viking. Second place was Vagrant Story, and Valhalla is the one that won. I was actually expecting Valkyria to be the one that wins it, but here we are. I'm satisfied with this one. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We had some interesting clients come in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that, all mine lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Jukebox 3, so let's put some music in. Swap any two songs by selecting them consecutively or remove songs by pressing X. Alright. I got not only Shin Megami Tensei 3 Remastered, but Shin Megami Tensei 5 announced today, so I'm fine. That's good. Crap, I messed up. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this whole jukebox thing out. I gotta actually like know what to do. 2021, it's Megaton time. Yep. Yep, it is Megaton time. Yeah, I'm stuck here. I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this whole like jukebox thing out. Like, I'm pressing the X button and nothing's happening. I'm trying to. I think I messed up something. Because I need to fill everything with songs, and that's what I'm trying to do. All right. Just gotta be very careful with this though. Alright, what can I do to actually like do this? Give me 1 second, let me take a sip of this drink, then I'll figure it out. Alright. What's going on though? Just wanna pick a song and then pick all fill everything up. I think I messed something up and it's not letting me like pick any more songs. Or I was able to pick a song at first, and for whatever reason, like it's not letting me. I don't know why. I just want to pick. I don't want to have to exit out. I think there's something I'm missing here. But what exactly am I even missing in the first place that I need to do? I gotta be able to get this. I'm trying to figure this out. Since I'm playing on Switch, I gotta figure this out. Alright. Hold on a second. Let me just check something. All right, give me a second. Oh, I think I might know exactly why. Uh, hold up. This is. I think this because this probably might have to do with the touchscreen. Give me a second. I'll pick real quick, and then I'm just gonna have to use my Switch to touchscreen. Yep, that's exactly what it is. All right. Okay, so let me just put this back over here. There we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Alright, so let's do that. Okay, so the jukebox section is gonna be for the touchscreen, so I'll have to briefly take my Switch out and then put the songs in, then when I hit ready, then back to this. That is actually a little bit lame. I kind of wish they would have programmed like controls in case if I wanted to do it on my TV. Okay, alright, so let's do everything. So I will probably not going to be using the jukebox anywhere near as much unless I absolutely have to. So let's go. So let's make some drinks. No, I don't. Hey you, get me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. Welcome back, Jill. Use the navigation bar to start browsing. Alright, I'm gonna make beer. A beer is 1 aldehyde, 2 bronze extract, 1 powdered delta, 2 flanogyde, and 4 caramel all mixed. Traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Bubbly, classic vintage. From where I come from, beer is made out of barley, like barley, wheat, and I'm not really a big beer enthusiast, so I don't really know much about it. I don't drink beer, so all right, let's mix. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 4. Time to mix. Let's see if this is good. Okay, success. Beer. Oops, I actually hit reset by mistake instead of serve. So let me go back. Classic drinks, beer. Serve. Here you go. No, this ain't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Oh, you want a big one? Okay. Sure. That beer wasn't enough, apparently. He wants a big beer. Okay, so I have to do twice as much. Alright. Alright. I don't like beer either. I only drink fruity alcoholic drinks. Yeah. I always prefer mixed drinks. Okay, serve. How about this one? Yes. Now this one's fit for a man like me. Right. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey the 3rd. God fucking damn. Holy shit, wow. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan Nee Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting follow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on the Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks, from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Hey, System Malfunction, good to see you. I'm doing very well. Hope all is well with you, my dude. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my days scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. smarter than you look, kid, but if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt for the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly women being killed to guarantee clicks. Now, you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy, getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money. And like I said, money's good. Huh, guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit. Forgot the brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the other obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals while proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. That he looked like a fat child with a really small face. No. Wasn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store though. Alright. Alright, mix. And serve. Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about the big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in a hell rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least, not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people, especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys but no one wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw some random movie was wearing socks with sandals or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, including in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to the level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see that they're human. Shell, when I said that you were wrong about the expectations from Nintendo Mini, I meant that I hope for Shin Megami Tensei 5, and guess what? We got Shin Megami Tensei 5. Expectations were set and overhyped. Meanwhile, I was hoping for something like No More Heroes 3, and even Bravely Default 2, and neither one of them showed up. But I'm still fine with what we got. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, huh, Brad? Well, 2 could play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. Well, you got No More Heroes, and that you got No More Heroes, if that makes sense. Yeah. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smith is just one person, do you? Or is it Lana Smythe? Figures. Anyway, eventually, the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Hey, what's up, H-Bomb? Yep. This got voted in as the Game V game for the Alpha Challenge, and that's what I'm playing. So welcome. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Donovan. Anyone that gets that reference, you are an amazing person. And thank you for the host, H-Mom. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Donovan, Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Jared turned me on to it. Looking forward to the sequel, Nirvana. Yeah, I've been wanting to check that one out too. Boss is just as a title. Boss is a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh gods, no. But I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Oh, coffee talk? I'll look into that at some point, H-Bomb. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I had a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. I can do that. Something big, something bitter, big, and with no alcohol at all. Alright. Let's browse. Let's look and see what I can find. All right. All right. Let's look around. All right, this one's blended. All right, let's try Bleeding Jade. Hey, Vespi, good to see you, buddy. Let's mix it, and he likes it big. So actually, no, we'll give him a small one. If he wants it big, then I'll make it big. So let's do this. So 1 bronze extract, 3 powdered delta, and 3 flanner guide. All right. So I think to blend is basically to leave it going, because a small mix is just like a regular little mix, but shaking it should blend it. Success. The Bleeding Jade. Let's see if this actually works. I hope you're doing well, Vespi. Let's serve this drink. Here. Brad, do you need glasses? I think our perception of what constitutes big is clearly very different. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. This game has heavy dialogue? Alright. Why? Just want to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Holy fuck, wow! Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, I mean, you give me the money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no! They have to stick their noses and start charging the silliest stuff. Changing the silliest stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer the unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. Oh yeah, there's a part late in the game where they earn their M rating. Okay, we'll figure that out I'll definitely look into that when we get there. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject their ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh. You'll wake up the Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I? Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch. And he wants it big. I want to give him a gut punch, alright? You want a gut punch? I will gladly give you a gut punch. And it's good. I'm going to hit you right where it hurts. And before you know it, when you wake up, you're going to be coming back asking for more. That's how the gut punch is going to be made. I'll gladly mix that for you. Okay, you want big? I'll make it big. I will make it big. Twice the amount, let's go and learn how to make the gut punch and make it big. So, G, gut punch. Okay, a gut punch is 5 Brazil extract and 1 flanner guide with optional Comotrine, all aged and mixed. It's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. Bitter, manly, strong. That's what she said. So we're gonna make it big. So what they asked for, we're gonna give out twice the amount. So instead of 5, we're doing 10. All right, we're gonna do 1 fighter guide. Actually, 2 fighter guides. And you want optional Karma Trine? All right, I'll give you some. I'll give you 4 Karma Trine. Okay. I'm gonna make you hit. I'm gonna hit you right where it fucking hurts. Okay, that's how I'm gonna do it. Let's mix it. Fail? Fail? Okay. Maybe we'll hold the Karma Trine. Maybe we'll hold the Karma Trine. Fail? But I was mixing it. Okay. Alright. Son of a bitch is gonna get what he's coming to him. But why did I fail? He wanted a big one. And I'm making... Oh, okay. I just got it. I got it. I just forgot. I forgot about age. Yeah, Age Bomb. I forgot about the age. Okay. You want the gut punch? Okay, so you want the gut punch? You want a gut punch? I'm gonna give you the best gut punch you've ever had, and you're gonna come back for more, okay? Here you go. Let's mix it. Success. Gut punch. Here, take it. Just fucking take it. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole. Crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says. Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an accident over the weekend. Excuse me. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant, regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? What the fuck? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask you why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey, Jill. Where did you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss. I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Who would happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. I made some mistakes at the beginning when I played. Yeah, like, I'm eventually gonna get through this myself. I'll learn. I'm just learning the ropes right now. One involved classified weaponry, and the other one a pickup artist. And the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming and she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Alright, so he wanted a gut punch. Now he wants a pile driver, and he wants a regular pile driver. Alright. Yo, Hito Retro Game, what's up, dude? This is the game, Valhalla. This is the one that got picked. This guy wants a pile driver? I'll give you a pile driver. Okay. So, the pile driver. A pile driver is 3 bronze extract, 3 flanner guide, and 4 chromatine, all mixed. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Better, manly burning. Okay. So, he wants a pile driver. Clearly this guy wants to go to wrestling school, but he doesn't want to admit it. Okay, so we're gonna start things off with 3 of these, and 4 of these. Now we'll mix. Success, the pile driver. Let's serve it. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? Huh? I'm sorry? I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright, let's get him a fringe weaver. Okay, so what is a fringe weaver? Let's take a look. A fringe weaver is 1 edelhide and 9 chromatine, all aged and mixed. It's like drinking ethylene alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Bubbly, classy, strong. Okay, so we'll give him some age. Oh, hold up. Excuse me. All right. Let's mix. Let's make it. So we get it. No. Reset. 1 and 9. Age. And then we're gonna mix. Success. We got the fringe weaver. Let's go. Let's serve it. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. Huh? Yeah? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. Yes, you heard exactly everything that you heard, Hito, and read everything that you read. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell's killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Whew. Boss, I'm going to take my break. Alright. My fucking god, like, this fucking game. Alright, let's save. Alright. I blame you, Hito, for all this. Alright. It is now safe to keep playing. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Okay. Alright, jukebox. Okay, so the way I'm gonna do this whole jukebox thing, like I said, let me switch scenes real quick. I'm gonna use the touch screen. Alright, so I will switch things around. So I am gonna pick this one. All right. You know, I think I'll leave it like that. Let me just put this back on the dock. All right. All right. Ready. Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Good eve. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable I usually forget I have it on. Is that a boxing match? It looks like a wrestling match there. Is this better? Holy shit, look at her. Holy shit, who is she? Alright, well let's go ahead and find that out. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist Say P. Esigri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too, but not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Something small, sweet, and icy. I wonder if I have something so specific. Let's go and check it out. Alright, sweet. Alright, we got Sugar Rush. Okay, so you want something small, sweet, and icy. But this one doesn't have ice, so I'll have to go to the next one. Go to Sparkle Storm. No, you need ice. Okay, I think we got a winner. We're gonna make the Sunshine Cloud. Okay, a Sunshine Cloud is 2 Adelhyde and 2 Bronson Extract with optional Carmochine on the rocks and blended. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Bitter, girly, soft. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this. 2 of these, 2 of these, and I'll put 1. I don't want to put, she doesn't want too much because she doesn't want to get a hangover in the morning. She doesn't want it big, so she wants it on the rocks and blended. That's how we're gonna do it. All right, there we go. You got the Sunshine Cloud. Bottoms up. Here you are. Didn't you have anything sweet? Although I guess my idea of sweet could be different from yours. Never mind, this works fine too. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with the aftermath. How so? Rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe the suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkness of times. The ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our pledge of allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. It really fucking is. It's getting real. It's already been getting real. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building. I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time when we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of the glass, it was all almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No? But those are sights, and they are shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and actually meant size? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, the longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink? Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let me see what I can find for you. Classy drink, simple enough. Alright. So, she wants something classy. But I'm not sure what, like, would be the definition of classy for this. Oh, we actually have classy drinks here. Okay, so we got Bad Touch, Brantini, Cobalt Velvet, Fringe Weaver, and Mercury Blast. Let's look at Mercury Blast. I want to see something. She doesn't want it big either. I think I will not go with that. Instead, let's look at Bad Touch. A Bad Touch is 2 Bronson Extract, 2 Powder Delta, 2 Flanner Guide, and 4 Caramel Trine, all in the rocks and mix. We're nothing but mammals after all. Are you fucking kidding me? A fucking Bloodhound Gang reference? Really? A Bloodhound Gang reference? Sour Classy Vintage. Okay, let's try this one. All on the rocks and mixed. Okay, let's give her the Bad Touch. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. FBI, open up! Bad Touch detected. Oh my god. Did I just see a $250 drink? Jeez. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name, now I want to know yours. Oh sure, just call me Jill. Jill, Jill. Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian, Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Yeah, I won't. You ain't gonna hear that from me again. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. I honestly did not mean it like that, for the record. I just wanted to give her the drink. She asked for a drink, and I wanted to deliver it. I didn't mean it like that, but yeah. Alright. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angry nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. Holy shit. Holy shit, wow. Okay. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in the hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself towards judging everything on a individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try not to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from the dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. Yo, what's up, HChem? Yo, there's a big Temtem update? Oh wow, cool. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah. They get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up the process. But if you are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals, interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. And besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini. Brantini. No, I'm pretty sure it's martini. It's Brantini. Trust me. I'll get you one. Alright, Brantini? Okay, we'll figure it all out. Alright, so let's figure this out. Alright, let's think about this very, very carefully. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, HChem. Good to see you, buddy. So what exactly am I going to be doing right now? Well, they want a Brantini, so let's make that Brantini. Alright. Brantini is 6 Adelhyde, 3 powdered Delta, and 1 caramel Trine. All aged and mixed. 8 out of 10 smug assholes were recommended, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Sweet, classy, happy. Well, for the smug, alright, and 1 Carvatine. We'll add some age, and now we'll mix it up. And there we go. A Brantini. Here. See? Huh? You're right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I better check that out. I better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what that ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening, and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ignis's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife. I'm not dead. I'm not dead? As far as I can tell? No. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? You're pickpocketers. You pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries. Otherwise, you're rapists, aren't you? Rapists, the whole lot of you. Oh, come on. Come on. You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I laid there, twitching, don't you? Murder, 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 murder. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down, or to throw at her face. What are some? I gotta think of a good drink that can help her calm down. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe if I give her something sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna narrow it down to either sweet or bubbly. Spicy would only make it worse. What else am I supposed to do? She's not gonna listen to me. I gotta give her something to calm her down. But what? So I'm gonna give her something sweet, or I'm gonna give her something bubbly. Bitter is only gonna make her angry. Spicy is only gonna make her more angsty than she already is. And sour is only going to make her, like, really upset. I feel like sweet would at least, like, calm her down a little bit. But I think that we'll give her a little bit of the bubbly. Okay, so let's give her, let's see, let me take a look at what frothy water is. Frothy water is 1 Adelheid, 1 Bronzon extract, 1 powdered Delta, and 1 flatter guide, all aged and mixed. PG rated shows. Favorite beer Estras is 2040. Bubbly, classy, bland. Let's give this a try. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. Okay, so let's start with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna add some age, and we're mixing. Okay, let's see if this is good enough. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bar serve drinks. Bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. So calm down. What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God no, I wouldn't even think of it. I need to actually research that because I want to actually look more into bartending, like how everything works. And I'm not even much of a drinker. And honestly, Shad, like I'm with you, but I have to do this in order to progress. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. Yep. Oh. Wait, what is the age for beer for beer and alcohol? Oh, it's 21, yeah. I read that question wrong because I was thinking about age as in like what you use for mixing. I just read that question, so silly me. That's my bad. I didn't read the question right. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. Oh, okay, so I read the question right then and answered it right too. Again, I don't know about age and what it's supposed to do. If anyone in the chat is like into alcohol and knows about what age is and how it actually works, please let me know. I would actually like to know. Alright, let's do this. Alright. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street, don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about it? Oh my god! How? Why? What? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. Finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink. Go to the door and forget this ever happened. That will be it. You're at peace and nothing of value will be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd ordered normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I had probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what. Your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just got the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. She's asking for a piano man. You don't see women asking for a piano man every day. There we go. There's a piano man. And now let's go and serve. Here. Yeah. This is the one. I'm thinking the currency might have actually changed, like the economy and the currency might have changed significantly in this timeline. It does take place in 2040. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I could say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So, you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants the people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh. Oh yeah, jazz causes you to lose your sanity and physically assault strangers. Sarcasm. Yep. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know. I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. Wow. Now that is total vintage tackiness. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometimes and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Brantini, please. Coming right up. She wants a Brantini. Yeah, that. Mix it, Brantini, serve. Here you go. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, it just kind of happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast at me. So, no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs left a mess and I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I'm gonna need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody should worry about. Oh. I heard that. Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you and come again. Actual RL logic and advice from a bartending video game? Yep. It's the little things that count with this game. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Ooh. I've only made one mistake. Otherwise, everything seems to be fine. So no flawless service bonus. I think I would have got the flawless service bonus if I wouldn't have made that one mistake. But so far, I think everything is all good. Let's go. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least 800 by then. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger U. You can now visit JC Elton's. Press A to dismiss this message. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What's up, Jared? Good to see you, buddy. Yep, I'm enjoying this game so far. Weren't you going to have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Alright, let's open up let's go to the phone. Valhalla's my favorite of all time. Nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game. Alright, we got a new thing over here. Danger U. Dangerous opinions. Mickey Concert 2. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit, Mickey Concert. Alright, we have three things. Let's check them out. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how was she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Kiki. Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Miki. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. I'm a guy. Now, who's the attention whore again? This thread is closed. Okay, let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says in the tin. So, what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while, now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as is. Lol. We're going to be attacked and it will be funny to see those white knights fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny SC drawing and a message, something like, Happy Nut Birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with these links. At least try it with your baits. This thread is closed. Why, for whatever reason, these posts remind me of something you would fucking read on Reddit. I don't know why. It smells like Reddit to me. Okay, let's about the Mickey concert, the first one. I think I was supposed to read this after this one. Okay, let's limit all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Oh wow. Fucking normies. Get out. It's supposed to be a parody of Reddit? Oh, of course it is. Of course it is a parody of Reddit. I wouldn't put it past them any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way if that was the case. That is so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally going to confess. Oh my god, this is going to be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Mickey shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You'll understand once you are there with her. Mickey concerts are some magical shit. This thread is closed. Alright, we're done with this. We're done with dangerous opinions. Okay, let's go over here. The Augmented Eye. Local woman, local hero. 70% of our readers consider, I think Alice Rabbit may be. Alright, we'll eventually get some more apps here, but for now, I think that we're done with everything else, so let's go to the shop. We'll go to the shop and see what we can get. Alright, so we got cute clay houses. Feel the thrill of being scammed by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City. They say these bring luck, but its part is broken, so I wouldn't trust them. I could tear off any wall in the vicinity, but hell knows what germs they have. Poster for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom. They're games no collector wants, but they're still nice for displaying. A Japanese souvenir that has seen better days, still has a vintage charm there. A cult classic video game geek, his beard grows in real time. Tempting, because I do love beards. Night of the ID Snatchers, the beloved police mockumentary. Celebrate the bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. Not as sentient, but just as cute. Alright. PC 9X. It's vintage gaming. Experience all the cumbersome load times as they were meant to be. Joker Cyclone. Despite the noisy fan, it's just a fan. Fans are really good. Fans are good though. Really good. Hollow Plant. In memory of a real potted plant. I'm gonna get a hollow plant. About to buy a hollow plant? Yep. Paper Lancer. Thanks to the chemical coating preventing bugs from eating it, we advise against using it. Beer and discount. The owner is trying to quit drinking, so he's selling them dirt cheap. Meet the Staff. This one's a scrap of paper with the download code for Meet the Scrap scribbled. Kira Miki banner. A Sashimono or war banner with Kira Miki's face on it. Fills you with fanaticism. Shoulder massager. For those days where you've built up too much tension. And Mulan tea. A coveted tea-based liquor. Tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey. Okay, I think we're good. Your membership to Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least 800 by then. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. You can now browse dangerous you. Alright then. So I got the hollow plant. But we're gonna save the rest of our money. So what we're gonna do is go over here to unlock and we're gonna save. Alright, now let's go to work. Wednesday, December 4th. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Wow. That's the sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool, and comfortable and cool, and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Don't run. You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what, where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. We're gonna skip the jukebox. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Brett, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. I think his usual might actually be beer. Unless he says otherwise. And he likes them big. So we're gonna do twice the amount. And he wants it all mixed. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today, we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Well, your Trovin is a prick. We come a long way in the department of Lilim sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilim then? Yes. One of those new fancy King class CH-1A models. I have heard they're automatically correcting everywhere. Yeah, the music is fantastic. In fact, I'm gonna listen to more of it. Mr. Donovan, I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong. I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass would backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many times they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. You're gonna do that? Disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Yeah, scholarships. And thanks for the 25 bits. Scholarship, that's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kinda excited back then because I was really into this Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy China can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some piece of face penciling. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? When you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might learn Cantonese because you are only going to Hong Kong. Or you might learn Mandarin because it's the only one spoken by a majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I had no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Ahem? Sure. On it. You want some Mars Blast? That's a change of pace, alright? Mars Blast. Okay. A Mars Blast is 6 bronze extract. 1. Alright, so we'll add 6 of those. 1 powder delta. 2 chromatine. All mixed. And he did not say that he wanted big, so he wants it all blended. We'll blend it. Fail. I think I forgot the flatter guide. All right, let's blend. Let's do it. Success. A Mars Blast. He did not specify that he wanted a big one. If he did, I would have known. Let's serve. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that, but then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs in what? Well, let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? For readers, if you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch you something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forest. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. You mean Karens? They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're out for blood. They're always out for blood. I wonder where I've heard that before. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. I don't know if people actually love feeling insulted, sir. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. Dude, that's not how any of this works at all, okay? That's not how any of this works. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to prevent news in the most neutral way possible. Neutral my ass. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay her something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol will help too. Okay, so let's give him a bitter drink. I think we'll give him the suplex. A suplex is 4 bronze extract, 3 flanagide, and 3 carmotrine, all on the rocks and mixed. A small twist on the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. No, I think not for that one. But he wants something bitter. We'll give him something bitter. You want me to give him the gut punch? Okay, let's see. Okay. I think that might actually be more like it. Alright, let's give him 5 of these, 1 of these, and optional, we'll give him some of these. Give him the age, and we're gonna mix. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid Joel. John? Guillermo? Hirohito? I can't remember his name. That kid is always gushing about the idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me feel... he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So, I don't know. I feel like I cockblocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Didn't expect to see anyone use the word cockblock in a video game, but hey, here we are. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe 2 of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cockblock another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. Wow. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that mean he'd be off work, and I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so I know. I'll let him write about her somewhere else, in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. It's shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you, please come again. That'd be something interesting to see, I guess. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. But what? Did you run out of air? I just realized you serve a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, what was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris. I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey. Can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I could see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or, undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothing are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you could only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that will let me cater to that fetish, but my contract misunderstood my request. My contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring something that make me invisible, and he did. Yeah, like this is just insane right now, Shad. It's insane. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of a nano camo? I feel like this bartender here's TMI. Yep. They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. I'm gonna lower the TV a bit. Whoops, I accidentally touched my switch and it just, Alright, it's all good. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings colored blob. And we let them see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Alright. So, she wants a piano woman. Okay. So, we'll definitely give her something of that sort. How we'll make it, we'll work on that. All right. Let's get the ingredients. Okay, so 5 Adelhide, 5 Bronze Extract, 2 Powder Delta, 3 Flanner Guide, and 3 Caramel Trine. All aged, and it will be mixed. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complained there should be a piano woman if there's a piano man. I messed up. I took too long. And now we got a piano woman. It actually looks interesting. One piano woman. Thanks. I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this one for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled with the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him too? Finish the sentence, I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete misery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? He hears so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not the one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. Not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. Right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she can use the glass of bottle as a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. What the fuck? What the fuck? Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m. dressed as requested and spend all day there. What the fuck? Oh my god. And I know who she's talking about, that one guy from the previous day. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. Are you fucking serious? But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday. Like, on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? Had, since she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. 1 moonblast coming right up. Alright, so we need to have 6 Adelhide, 1 Powder Delta, 1 Flanner Guide, and 2 Caramel Trine. Oops, I gotta reset. And she wants this on the rocks and blended. There we go, success. We got a Moonblast. That's actually the name of a move from Pokemon. Here, there's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of a sugar drowned in a pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Yes and no. At the factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to humans as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know. How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So, if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules now, make sure every time you sit you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. So this guy, I'm just looking at how he looks like right now. He looks like if he were like a Star Trek character in casual clothes. And I don't even know anything about Star Trek. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. If anyone in the chat is fans of Star Trek, please let me know. And if you agree with that notion or disagree, please let me know. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. I'm a Trekkie and I don't see it? Okay. Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. Okay, so she wants the sunshine cloud, and he wants the gut punch. Press next after the first drink to make the second drink. Make both before serving. Okay, so now I'm actually about to make 2 drinks. So let's start making the sunshine cloud first. All right, so we got 1, 2, and I'm gonna put two of these on the rocks, and it's blended. It's gonna be blended. Success. Okay, that's slot 1. All right, next. Okay, now for slot 2. So what we're gonna do? Hey, Dr. Brony, good to see you. Well, I'm a bartender, and I'm making drinks for people while talking to them. All right, so. Okay, so he wants the gut punch. All right, the gut punch. Okay, so we need 5 of these, 1 of these, and I'll put 2, or 3. And he wants it with age, and it's gonna be mixed. Gut punch. And now we will serve. Here you go. Is this your I don't know what I'm doing, so have this order? I heard restaurants do that from time to time. What's your staple drink now that you could make so far that the game taught you? For me, the staple drink for this game, well, I guess Gut Punch, and also beer, because beer is easy. Beer is actually easy to make. You don't seem too upset about it, but in terms of real life, I actually drink a lot of different random mixes. Usually, like if you mix Sprite with orange juice, vodka, and you get something really good. I've had some margaritas. I've had like different types of vodka mixed drinks. I've had video game themed ones because I went to I used to frequent at a bar back in 2011 to 2012 where they had this thing every Sunday called Game Over, and the way that worked was simple. You would have all these big gaming events every Sunday night for from about 5 o'clock to about midnight, and the way it worked was this: you had to pay admission. Like you get a bunch of snacks, like you get mozzarella sticks, you get chicken fingers, you can get so many other things. Like you could have a platter as well. I usually opt for the platter or for the mozzarella sticks. There's a lot of good stuff, and they come with like marinara and honey mustard. And for the drinks, they have different like video game based drinks. They usually use Street Fighter based drinks, but there was also one Smash Brothers one, which is the Falcon Punch, but all the other ones are based on Street Fighter. And I tried one, I forgot which one I tried, but I actually enjoyed it. You don't seem too upset about it, because I really like this one. Hey Dorothy, may I ask you something private? And also, for anyone that knows about that bar, it's called Radio Star Karaoke Bar in New York City. I don't go there anymore because I had like some problems with because Silver used to frequent that as well, Enigma. We both used to go there a lot, because it always happens on Sundays. Fun times, like, because at the time this is when the 3DS came out. We were playing 3DS games, and we were also playing Wii games at the time. So we were playing Brawl, Mario Kart Wii, and a bunch of other games. But WarioWare Smooth Moves is definitely a great game to play with people. Hey Dorothy, may I ask you something private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves trafficking nanomachines in the other person after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Ahem, yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their parents end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's got something else. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She's also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem for you from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm going to go and take my Gil, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize for if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? But you mix a lot of sodas and whatnot. Like, I'll have to try your drink sometime, Enigma, when the pandemic ends. I'll give it a shot. Can you make me a Mars Blast? That I can't. Better not give him any other kind of blast to drink by accident. So he wants a Mars Blast. Okay, so to make it, you need 6 Bronson extract, 1 powder delta, and 2 chromotrine, all blended, and nothing more. Let's blend. All right, there we go. Wait, what the? All right, let's reset. Let's try again. I think I missed something. Okay. Oh, I missed something, actually. Yeah, I actually realized that in the end. Okay, so let's mix. Wait for it to go to the blending. There we go. Success. We got a Mars Blast. Let's serve. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Joe. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to be any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Be sure to read all the ingredients to get a flawless rank. Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for erasing my mind about other folks. Oh, easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You don't mind that. Hard not to mind if you just said it. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Now that's a way to lose an arm. Wow. Just a rumor though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Joe. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. All right. And now it's break time. 2069 Supercon games. So let's save. There we go. There we go. It's now safe to keep playing. Boss should clean the chicken buckets that she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. I could just do it like that. Okay. Because I think that there's a glitch. Because there seems to be like some random glitch where like if you're playing dock mode, then like you can't be able to proceed unless you take the Switch out of the dock and do the touchscreen stuff. But I think I got the hang of that, so let's go. You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with the ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. You're not going to put it on again. You're right. Yes, it's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta, kinda, yeah. Well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter. Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Something like tea, or something not so bitter. Maybe girly and bitter. Okay, let's look around. Let's look at some girly drinks. Something that's bitter, but also not too bitter, but also girly and bitter. Let's look around. All right, no. Okay. Sunshine Cloud's definitely a good option, but I want to see what else. Okay, so Sunshine Cloud it is. Alright. Okay, so you're gonna need 2 of these. 2 of these. And then 2 of these. On the rocks. Blended. We're gonna go through the mixing first to get to the blend. Okay, we got the Sunshine Cloud. Maybe this might actually do the trick. We'll see. Let's serve. Try this. Yep, this'll do just fine. Thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just a Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I say Kira and you say Miki, okay then? Okay. Kira. Miki. No. Put more spirit into it. Kira. Miki. Almost there. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. Kira! Miki! Kira! Everyone, Miki! That's it! Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Okay, let's figure out what I need to do. Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! And don't you ever forget it! What the hell am I doing out here? Where are we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know that I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilum that's putting on a concert tonight. I'm one Lilum who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilum you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't the producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit, over 100,000 people. And sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves in another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many? Then what exactly is? Hold on, then, based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it, let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free? No, I mean soft as in soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get you. Something soft. Wonder if she means alcohol-free or something else. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't know what she's gonna mean by soft. By soft, so let's see. Oh, wait, there is actually something soft. A fluffy dream. A fluffy dream is 3 Adelhyde and 3 power delta with optional caramel trine, all aged and mixed. Alright. Alright, so we won't put the age yet. We'll wait till afterwards. There we go. The fluffy dream. That ought to hit the spot. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Eh? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire. That kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know. I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Gil will like it though. Your name, girl? Oh, for Jill then. For Jill. Never lose your star. From Kiramiki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. You mean your stan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. Why would you get used to stalkers? That's actually terrible and not healthy at all. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem? I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know. I take pride in my old Lego collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Joe. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love Is a Drug as an encore though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know. Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. Okay, so she wants something a little bit bitter. Video games in general, yep. Okay, she wants something bitter, maybe to sober up a bit, okay. So you want something bitter. Okay, I already gave her the Sunshine Cloud. Alright. Let me check the Grizzly Temple. Actually, no, hold up. I already gave her the Sunshine Cloud, so I'm not gonna give her another one. Suplex would actually not be good for her. Zenstar, Name 3 video games that you brought in the end were waste of money. Waste of money. Quest for Dungeons, which is one of the Alpha Challenge games. That was definitely a waste of money. The Conduit for the Wii. I thought that was a waste of money too. It was overhyped, and it did not live up to the hype in my opinion. And the last one, honestly, hindsight's 2020. Practically any game that's on the Wii U that ended up having a Switch version. Though you wouldn't have thought it at the time. But in my case, if I had to think of a big example of that, it's actually not Mario Kart. I actually played Mario Kart a lot on that. Probably Captain Toad, because I barely play that. But I do want to play the Switch version of it. Alright. Okay, let me go and figure this out. I guess maybe the Grizzly Temple. Let's see if this actually works. Okay, blending it. Alright, let me set up. The Grizzly Temple. Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but... I could see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is it about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kiramiki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-time in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own song. Whoa! Why the change? Going from jazz to piano to idol? Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. For being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Joe? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics distract me. Besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. You can't touch music, but music can touch you. Yep. I give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Well, she'll be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey, boss, does that name Red Comet ring any bells? Why? That was my moniker during my wrestling days. You're... huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop before I crashed into their heads. Well, any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How did you find that out? Do you like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking. Please? Yeah. 2 mistakes? 2 mistakes? Grab a snack on the way home. It's on me. What mistakes did I make? And I actually made 20% commission. Okay. I figured that the mistakes will only count if you actually serve somebody the wrong drink or something. In any case, let's take a snapshot of the results and move on. Your membership to Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting distracted. You can now browse Kira's Miki's blog. Okay. So, did the idol really show up, or is she like a ghost? Hey, you gotta booze better. Okay, I definitely have to booze better, Jared. Okay, so we're gonna go and unlock. We're gonna start things off by saving. I'll make sure to have at least $800 in the bank saved up. I should be good to go with that. Okay. So if I have to booze better, I have to figure out my mixes. And do them fast. Do them well. Let's read everything. We have access to the blog. We'll look at that in a little bit. Alright. Oh. Okay, let's look at the augmented eye. Gloria Light and her request for a Tino Award. The augmented eye. In today's interview segment, we sit with Tino Award nominee Gloria Light. It's an honor to be here with you. It is my pleasure. Tell us everything was a content blocked in your region. Bullshit. The augmented eye. Kira Miki confirmed as the best pop star in history. By Donovan Dawson. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. She's the best. Like, she had to be handcrafted to be this perfect. Holy moly. She's top tier. Everything, and I am baffled as to how there are still people out there hoping to be as awesome and hot as and great. They can't. It's impossible for a human to top such an achievement. I, for one, welcome our new Roboco Overlord. Neo San Francisco, rocked by an earthquake. A powerful earthquake, millions saved. Donovan did not write that article. Yeah, he's definitely a liar. He's trying to take credit for something that someone else wrote. Like he always does, according to this game. By Kimberly Levat. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor has struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams at Neo San Francisco for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. This city is not currently known to be a seismic zone. Okay, there we go with that. Let's go over here. Mickey Concert 3. In the last thread, Anan hates fun. I don't want fights. You people are so immature. What's wrong with being a guy in danger? Why do you care if we assume you're a girl anyway? Fuck off. Let's go back to the concert, please. 27X and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this? He started everything by mentioning he is a guy. Anyway, we should gather somewhere to take the train to the stadium together. Hold on just a second. Okay. Not a bad idea. We can make an official Danger U meetup. Like I want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Okay, next thread, I'm going to just moderate the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. The thread is closed. What a... I don't know. Mickey Concert 4. In the last thread, no shit posting allowed. That one Anon left? I think so. I never left. I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas for the great revelation? Did you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. So she's your childhood friend? Like, it's like one of my Japanese animes. Yeah. Okay, this is what you have to do. When Miki ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss? Of course. Just try to imagine how magical that moment would be with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I will think about that. I'll think about it. And the thread is closed. Okay, so... Oh, actually, no, there's one more thing. The Alice Rabbit thread. Alright. Alice Rabbit thread 2. Electric Boogaloo. Stop forcing Alex. So we hate Alex now? Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember the time that they posted here to announce an attack? LOL, yeah. And I remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. December 17th will come, the second retribution. Birthday is coming. That font. Oh boy. Spooky font. It's happening. Time for the despair. Oh shit, fuck. See that face when I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, cybercrime unit. I just want to let you know I'm not Alice, but in fact, your mom. Why are you gals so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Admin fur. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. The thread is closed. Karamiki blog. Thanks, GC. Don't concert. What do I do to relax? Well, I gotta think about what can I do to relax. There's definitely a few things. But what exactly? Just gotta figure it all out. Alright, let's figure that out. Alright, let's go with what I do to relax. It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax. Sitting on rooftops, I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see the beautiful vista. It makes me think about life. Tea cocktails. Oh, this is something I can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime. You name any tasty and natural combination, and I'll be all over it. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before show though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. That's all for today. See you. Okay, Dome Concert. Hi everyone. Are you ready for the Dome Concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year. And even then, I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. And it's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy, love and surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all of your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just a little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium, or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. Love, Miki. Been fun. I'm heading off. Enjoyed the Valhalla stream. Alright, thanks Jared. Hope you're doing well. Take care and have a good night. Thanks, GC. Ooh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Hearts. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency got approved. This was by far our biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Mickey. Alright, let's go to the shop. Let me check something. Your lover is a drug. There you go. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at her work. Alright, so now we are going to work. Thursday, December 15th. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Jillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right. Thanks. Alright. I think I'm going to keep the games as is. The music as is. Alright. So I think I'll keep it. And they mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something that made me say back in instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands and our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school, so... yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. To Jill, I'll assume that's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kiramiki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh, yeah. Now I see your name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. A stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. See, want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. We've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested in if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. Oh, I got a raid from gaming from the back seat. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Thank you for the raid, even though like I didn't get a notification for whatever reason. Let me go ahead and give you the shout out. But yeah, welcome. Hope you're doing well. You were playing Paper Mario the Origami King, nice. I will eventually stream that myself, but for now, I am going to, for now, I'm just gonna like go through what I'm going through right now. But yeah, welcome, everybody coming through. Let me go ahead and actually get the alert ready, because I actually want to get that alert specifically for you, because you definitely rated me, so I will give you that. There we go. Yep, some hot Valhalla action. That's the game V game right now. I'd be interested in those relationships if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Ugh. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. I love what I've seen of this game thus far. Awesome. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying it myself. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You... Hey, can you make a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Well, let's do that. Okay, want to make sure I have everything right. So 2 Bronson, 2 Powder Delta, 4 2 Flanner Guide, and 4 Chromotrine. Yep, all on the rocks. Let's mix. Success. Bad touch. I'm a number of days further and it just stays this good. Nice. Here. Who gives these drinks to their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name? Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager of the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what's wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. So, a live-action role player? LARP? Live-action role playing. Yep, exactly that. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Ah, so basically this game's version of the Renaissance Fair. Okay. Those are hippies, yeah. Oh no! Woodstock Fair, as in like, so Renaissance Fair? No, Woodstock concert. Never mind. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stay with him, I eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does. But if it's something like that, you see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationship for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least, I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I had no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. A fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill, anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Huh? Ventriloquism. Weird. A weird drink? Yeah, something different. Experimental. Uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Okay, so... Alright, so the Grizzly Temple. Bloom Lights. Zen Star. I think for her, I'm thinking she probably might want a weird drink. Let's see. I guess Zen Star could be weird enough. 4 of each ingredient, all on the rocks and mix. You'd think something so balanced would actually taste nice. You'd be dead wrong. All right, there we go. So 4 of each on the rocks, and you want it mixed? Let's see if this works. Is this good enough for you? Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they left at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah. Usually the first thing you ask is for a Brantini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something familiar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know. Something tells me part of the reason you left this demon is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what is your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for the occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember that it was just a petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when the idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet of the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know? Don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always captures the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risk or consequences. Imagine if, suddenly, a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that, there's more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that much uncomfortable? No, at this rate I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fit my entire bathroom. And you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these 4 walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is at 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm going to need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brantini. Finally, that's the all I know. Okay, we're making a Brantini, but it's a big Brantini, so we're gonna go ahead and make a big one. So, basically, the instructions, they say twice as much. 12 of these, 6 of these, and 2 of these. All aged and mixed. Okay, making sure I have everything right, so yep, I do. Alright. If I want to make a big one, that's how to do it. Let's mix it. Huh? Damn it. I misdosed it? I thought I got it. Because it says they want big. Oh. Shit. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. There you go. Third time's a charm. Here. You know, Brandini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of the brand of Vermont that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? You worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs, and it's not like every day is a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but few times I've shown myself. They weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as the shell nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just some things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit's headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Okay, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar. Ow. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Oh god, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon filter. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? A man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. A bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the ones serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today, I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Okay, you want the big beard. Okay, so... all mixed. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of the other outlets, but at the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out there when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Ah. Oh yeah. That big-titted Lillian was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy came out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey kid, Do you think Lilim had nipples? Excuse me? No, seriously, excuse me. What the fuck? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know? So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lilim chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. Yep, pretty much. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on Lilim look good? A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest module vagina is good enough. What the fuck is wrong with you? What's your problem? Why would you say that? Why the fuck would you say that? And God bless those sons of bitches. Ahem. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? Do you expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of the group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read in their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. I didn't really need to know that, you know. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying that they have proof of their claims. That they're going to release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see. I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. Okay. So let's give him Bleeding Jane. Blend. There we go. Alright, so the Bleeding Jane. Serve. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So, I've heard that this is Dana Zane's bar. Is this true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after the incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat all of them without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored. What can I say? Do you know she lost her arm there? Can't remember too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. That sounds more like unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Alright. And it's break time. Here we go. It's now safe to keep playing. Now I know exactly why Silver really likes this game. Because I'm really liking this too. I am not changing the jukebox right now. Ah, boss. You're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Oh, the one who brought a levitation potion, and then threw himself off a building. Yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job out after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Immediate closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? Oh wow, look at her. It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Sei planning now? Excuse me? Oh, so this is Sei's friend from the other... Because Sei was in this bar the other day. And now, like, her friend's here. I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. What was that drink whose name was changed after people caused this thing? It is actually the Piano Woman. The Piano Woman, because it used to be Pretty Woman. So, here we go. This is the one. Piano Woman. So, she wants this. All aged, mixed. And there's the Piano Woman. Okay. Serve. Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, you know Sei, miss? I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left us here last time. Oh god, so she left her helmet behind again? Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Ballets, nurses, physicians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Sei is as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind into it. I see. So, does she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, this star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill then? Yes. And ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? What the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was Sei. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like I'm having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. Drink in honor of a good friend? Okay, let's figure out what it is. Alright, let's look around. Alright, it has to be something in honor of someone's friend. Alright, let's move around until we get it. Alright, okay, which one was it? Named after, it has to be named after somebody who is reminded of a good friend in honor of it. Okay. So what was it? Let's make sure to take a closer look at these. Yeah, let me just think carefully. Gotta think carefully about these. Alright, which one was it though? Like, it has to be like in honor of a friend, of a good friend. Yeah. Let's see. You pretty sure you remember? I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna. You know what I'm just doing right now? Like at this point, like just gonna take a wild guess. And I couldn't find it. I was actually looking up, and I didn't really see anything. I think maybe I was looking at the wrong places, but I shouldn't really look it up. This is a blind playthrough. I should at least see if I can try to figure it out myself. So what I'm going to do right now is I am probably gonna go with Piano Man. This might be it. If it's not, then I'm gonna try something else. On the rocks. Yeah. Alright. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Okay, good. It is the one. Alright. Because if it wasn't that, I was going to try something else. Yep. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of the disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection, so it had to be done. Otherwise, I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Joe. Well, I guess I read a bit more than a recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs, it sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah. I started with my grandpa's collection and have been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I managed little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in the rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh. I was just using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you the motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect I win the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're worrying poor Jill out here with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it was 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers, easy enough. Okay, we're gonna make 2 of them. Alright, so let's make a fringe weaver. So for that we need 1 of these and 9 of these. All H mixed. And now we're gonna make another one. Next. Serve 2 fringe weavers. So, this one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Ooh, that way you could have said so earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be safe for when the one you're using is broken, breaks, or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jam button? Speaking of money, so going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all of your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. Coming, say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? You must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing in the anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that even if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on. Zaibatsu's Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Whenever I hear about Zaibatsu, I think of 2 things. I think of the Super Best Friends play, and I also think of Tekken. Some things about the Associates' fear of bad PR resonating in the moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kinda worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately, they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needs to relay some information to the manager. And I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, you're such a simpleton that you never give the wrong message, but it's his intention that counts. Oh. Finally, the Authority has come back to Valhalla! Okay, Dwayne Johnson. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. It's not sitcom. It's from wrestling. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, do you have a drink? Can I buy you some? Can I buy you one? Why, yes. Thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. And I got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. Alright. 2 blue fairies are due. Let's go ahead and make some blue fairies. Got the potion with the motion. Alright, one of these. And I'll put 2 of these. The one age and mix. Blue fairy. Now that's 1. Now let's make another one. I'll give her 5. We'll give some age. And then it's going to be, yeah, does that look right? Yes, it does. Mix. Blue fairy. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. We got puns. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you'll learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is a simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is of that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So, if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one. But what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the little one with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy. But I'm not so far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with the things you shouldn't have. Your tongue is a BEB069. Nice. With a DNA scanning capabilities. The skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. The joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the NIRD 113 of Realta Industries. A model designed to shoot class 5 bullets from his fingertips. So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilization designation that has upgraded of any of its person to hold firearms of class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. So what are you gonna do? Nothing. I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though. Why go through with the upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know. I want to be able to deal with things that they get ugly. And this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then. Can I give you some advice? I guess. The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips, assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I gotta go. Yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once it's self-defense, anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. Wow, I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. Yeah, this is an amazing conversation. 2, I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue. Very prehensile, intrusive, also it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating. Hey, my skin's my first tool of trade. I can take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So, you fancy yourself a diviner? Reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilith. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking it. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All that was just rubbish I say because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss. This might seem random, but... Do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah. Why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning. And I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thoughts. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping on it. Boss, why'd you get stuck in so many different things? Huh? Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S's better. You saw what happened when I switched the Z2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Jill's onto something here. Ahem. Yes, she is. Now, go clean the dishes and you can leave for the day. I like to think that she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. No mistakes, so I got a flawless service bonus. Everything will turn out alright in the end, don't worry. So I'll take a picture of this. That's my total funds. Alright. Happy not birthday. What the fuck? No, not that. 800 has been charged to your account. Renew your membership to Shining Finger. Bill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing at work today. Okay. Or, you really like that website, huh? I have needs. Okay. Let me save. Alright, so that is it for that. Let me say one more time. Alright, I think I'm actually going to stop for tonight. And save everything for tomorrow. I think that's a good place to stop. But yeah, so I actually never shown off the stream schedule for this week on stream. So I revealed the Alphabet Challenge game reveal, which is Valhalla. I will update this graphic so that you'll know that this is Valhalla. Tomorrow it's Alphabet Challenge Game V. Wednesday is the People's Choice, where the person who is the Twitch sub gets to choose. They already chose the game. I already chose the sub. So Thursday will be the continuation of Steamworld Quest for Indie Festival Marathon. And Saturday, it's going to be Ninjala. Let me go ahead and get the credits rolling while I find somebody to raid. Because there's people I want to thank. Because I want to thank everybody that came through. I want to thank everybody that had voted for Valhalla as the game for the Alphabet Challenge. It's a really good game so far, and I'm enjoying it. Take care, H-Bomb. Thanks for stopping through. Thank you for the hosts, and thank you for the bits. Also, thanks to all the mods that came through today. Also like to thank to all the new follows, and also to Gaming from the Back Seat for the raid. I am going to be raiding Space Yin because I haven't raided him in a while, and he's currently on a Shin Megami Tensei hype train right now. He's currently playing Strange Journey Redux. So we're gonna go ahead and show him some love. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Space Yin. Really cool dude. Definitely give him a follow if you haven't seen any of his streams yet. But let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna go raid Space Yin. We gotta make sense considering we gotta show some love to someone who also loves the Shin Megami Tensei series. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So got the raid call going. We're gonna get the actual raid going in just a moment. 3, 2. Hold up, one second. In 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Valhalla. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been a great stream. Take care, everybody. As always, be safe out there. Have a great night and fight for everlasting peace.